Hello, seekers of the unknown and unexplained. I'm Spooky Chilling, your guide into the abyss of mystery. Today, we journey into the eerie world of the unexplained, where we'll explore some of the most spine-chilling cases of missing people. These tales are not for the faint-hearted. They're enshrouded in intrigue, filled with unanswered questions, and teeming with the unexplainable. Our fascination with these stories is just as deep as our fear, the idea that someone can simply vanish without a trace, leaving behind a void of mystery, is something that both captivates and terrifies us. Yet, here we are, drawn like moths to a flame, ready to delve into these chilling tales. Unraveling these mysteries, we'll find ourselves standing on the edge of the known world, peering into the darkness of the unknown. So brace yourselves. Are you ready to dive deep into the shadows of these chilling tales? Our first story takes us to the open seas, where Amy Lynn Bradley mysteriously disappeared. Let's set the scene. It's March 1998. The Bradley family is aboard the Rhapsody of the Seas cruise ship, sailing the Caribbean's azure waters. Amy Lynn Bradley, an athletic and vivacious 23-year-old, is with them, soaking in the vacation vibes, completely oblivious of the eerie twist her life is about to take. The morning of March 24th seemed like any other. Amy was last seen by her father at around 5:30 in the morning, lounging on the cabin balcony. However, in the blink of an eye, she vanished. By 6 in the morning, she was nowhere to be found. No signs of struggle, no note, no clues. Just a family, a ship, and the vast ocean. The puzzling part? The ship was miles away from the nearest shore when Amy disappeared. The possibility of her voluntarily jumping overboard and swimming to land seems far-fetched. Yet no one reported seeing any unusual activity. There were no screams, no splashes, nothing to suggest that Amy was in danger. The ship was searched, the vast ocean scanned, but Amy was nowhere to be found. Her belongings remained in her room, untouched. Her passport, still on board. It was as if she had simply evaporated into thin air. Over the years, there have been numerous alleged sightings of Amy. People have claimed to see her in various Caribbean islands, suggesting she could have been a victim of human trafficking. Yet despite these potential leads, none have led to any concrete evidence of her whereabouts. The FBI got involved, offering a reward for information. A tantalizing photo surfaced years later believed to be Amy, but it only deepened the mystery. The woman in the photo bore a striking resemblance to Amy, yet her identity remains unverified. Despite extensive searches and investigations, Amy Lynn Bradley remains missing, her fate an unsolved mystery. The story of Amy Lynn Bradley serves as a chilling reminder of how quickly life can take an unexpected turn, leaving us with nothing but questions and the haunting silence of the unknown. Next, we venture to the snowy roads of New Hampshire, the last known location of Maura Murray. Just imagine a bright university student, a nursing major, with a promising future ahead. This is the story of Maura Murray. On a chilly evening in February 2004, Maura vanished without a trace after a car crash, leaving behind a mystery that continues to baffle investigators, family and friends to this day. In the days leading up to her disappearance, Maura's actions sparked intrigue. She emailed her professors and work supervisor, citing a death in the family as the reason for her upcoming absence. However, no such death occurred. She also packed up her dorm room, removed artwork from the walls, and boxed her belongings, as if she planned not to return. On the day she vanished, Maura withdrew nearly all of her money from her bank account, purchased alcohol, and drove north. Later that evening, her car was found wrecked on a rural road in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. Despite the harsh winter conditions, no footprints were found in the snow around the car, and Maura was nowhere to be seen. An extensive search ensued, with helicopters, scent-tracking dogs, and hundreds of volunteers combing the area. But no trace of Maura was ever found. Over the years, numerous theories have surfaced, speculating on what may have happened to Maura. Some suggest she may have staged her disappearance, while others believe she fell victim to foul play. Yet despite the countless hours of investigation and speculation, Maura's fate remains a mystery. In the world of unsolved disappearances, the case of Maura Murray stands as a perplexing enigma. A young woman who, in the blink of an eye, seemingly vanished into thin air, leaving only a wrecked car and an assortment of puzzling clues behind. In the end, Maura Murray simply vanished into the cold, leaving behind a trail of questions. it's a chilling reminder that sometimes the most ordinary journeys can lead to the most extraordinary mysteries. Now, we step into the bustling city of Columbus, Ohio, where Brian Schaffer disappeared without a trace. In the early hours of April 1st, 2006, Brian Schaffer, a second-year medical student, vanished in the blink of an eye. The setting was the Ugly Tuna Saloona, a popular college bar brimming with patrons. Brian was seen on CCTV entering the bar, but oddly, there's no footage of him leaving. Brian was a promising young man with dreams of becoming a doctor. He had a loving girlfriend and was dealing with the recent passing of his mother. That night, he was out with friends, celebrating the beginning of spring break. He was last seen around 2 in the morning, near the escalators leading to the bar. Despite the place being crowded, Brian seemed to have evaporated into thin air. The disappearance of Brian Schaffer is a case that has puzzled investigators for years. How could a 6'2" man vanish from a busy bar without anyone noticing? Police and private investigators have pored over the CCTV footage countless times, scrutinizing every patron, every shadow, but Brian is nowhere to be found. Could Brian have left the bar unnoticed, perhaps through a service exit? It's a possibility, but one that seems unlikely. The service exit led to a construction site, a risky and unlikely path for someone who had been drinking. And yet there's no evidence to suggest foul play, no signs of a struggle, no suspicious characters caught on camera. Theories about what happened to Brian abound. Some suggest he started a new life elsewhere, escaping the pressures of his medical career. Others speculate he met a tragic end that night, perhaps a victim of an unrecorded crime. But without concrete evidence, these remain mere conjectures. Brian Schaffer's case is a chilling reminder of how easily someone can vanish in our modern world, even amidst a crowd, even under the watchful eyes of surveillance cameras. Brian Schaffer walked into a bar and never came out, his disappearance a haunting enigma. Finally, we find ourselves in Bulgaria, tracing the bizarre disappearance of Lars Mitank. A 28-year-old German tourist, Lars was enjoying a holiday with friends in the summer of 2014. But what started as a typical vacation soon spiraled into an unsettling mystery that continues to baffle investigators to this day. Lars's story takes a strange turn in the coastal city of Varna. He was involved in a seemingly minor altercation with another group of tourists and sustained an injury to his ear. He visited a local doctor who advised him not to fly due to the risk of damaging his ear further. His friends, unable to delay their return, left Lars behind as he decided to stay back to recover. The last sighting of Lars was at Varna airport. CCTV footage shows Lars entering the airport with his luggage, looking like any other tourist. But then, something inexplicable happens. He is seen running out of the airport without his luggage, looking terrified. He sprints across the parking lot, climbs over a fence, and disappears into a nearby forest. He was never seen again. Many questions remain unanswered. What spooked Lars at the airport? Why did he abandon his luggage and run? Why did he choose to disappear into the forest instead of seeking help? Despite extensive searches and investigations, no trace of Lars has ever been found. His inexplicable behavior on the CCTV footage only deepens the mystery. The case of Lars Mitank is a chilling reminder that sometimes people can vanish without a trace, leaving behind more questions than answers. Despite the availability of modern technology and extensive surveillance, some disappearances remain shrouded in mystery. Lars Mitank vanished into thin air, leaving behind a chilling mystery that remains unsolved. His story serves as a stark reminder of the inexplicable and unsettling nature of human disappearances. As we delve deeper into these unsolved mysteries, we are left with a haunting sense of unease and a reminder that sometimes the most ordinary circumstances can lead to the most extraordinary mysteries. These stories serve as chilling reminders of the mysteries that lurk in the shadows of our world. We've delved into the heart-wrenching disappearance of Amy Lynn Bradley, an enigma that's left many sleepless. Then we unraveled the perplexing case of Maura Murray, a young woman who vanished into thin air, leaving only questions in her wake. We've also probed the baffling disappearance of Brian Schaffer, a case that's baffled investigators for years. And lastly, we brought light to the eerie absence of Lars Mitank, a man who vanished from an airport, never to be seen again. Each of these stories, unresolved and shrouded in mystery, challenge our understanding of the world. I encourage you to delve deeper, share your thoughts, your theories, The comment section is a place for us to explore these mysteries together. Thank you for joining me, Spooky Chilling, on this journey into the unknown. Until next time,